Now we need to create web web to lead. We need to create web to lead. We need to create web templates, auto email templates. We need to create auto lead, auto response. Now we just have to take it one after the other. Why do you need to create lead templates? It's going to serve in terms of already available message, that one like one we usually get whenever we sign up on something on any platform. It's not maybe that's the point that somebody just at the other hand typing that message. No, it was it was configured already. So if it happened that you are doing anything at the other end, somebody and that thing matches whatever it might have been put in place, then automatically you're going to get the response. You're going to get that message. So we need to do something like that. Then apart from that, we need to, I will show us how to convert lead, where you when you convert the lead, what it's going to give you at the end of the day and all that. Now first, let me just show us lead, web to lead. The web to lead simply means web to lead. Simply means somebody visits your website. The person gives his details. The person, based on what the person saw on your website, maybe your website is they are into sales of iPhone or something, or different form of phones, or let's say gadgets generally. And the person decide to say, I want to patronize your business. The person, we all done something like that. When we visit a website, we show interest in buy something, we supply our info. Immediately you supply that info, it's going to land on the software of that company is using. In this case now, if it is Salesforce, whenever somebody visited www.afidigitalhacker.com, if that's our website is linked, we are using lead form. And that lead form now we're going to help us to get the information, and immediately it will come to our platform as a lead record. That is the same thing we want to demonstrate at this point, whereby we generate HTML form. It's a form of code now that will take it to our website. When we take it to that website, it will be available there. So I try so hard to really see how I can really make it work. I can demonstrate it in the class. So at the end of the day, I was able to have access to this one website called Replit. The Replit is what I was able to use, which if you need the link, I will also send it to you, whereby it's where you can run a code in terms of HTML or CSS. That code will give you how it's going to be at the front end. When you now enter the information, it will now synchronize and be available on your Salesforce platform or your developer org platform. That's what I want to demonstrate. So you are not going to be the one doing the coding, so don't be scared. That this one is discussing, and he told us that we're not going to be doing coding as a Salesforce administrator. No, they already made it available for you. If they are going to code in your company, they already employ a Salesforce developer that is going to do the coding for you in your company. So web to lead, create web to lead form. Now the web to lead form, I want some information that I want to be available in that web to lead form now, that is going to give us what is going to synchronize with the platform. I want a situation that I need the first name of that person, of the lead. I need the last name, I need the email, I need the company, I need the city. Do I need the state province? Then I need the, let's say I need the annual revenue. Let me put it like that. Now, if in case we set up auto response rule, and that auto response rule from that lead meets any of these things, immediately that it landed on our platform, auto response message will be sent to that lead immediately. Now, I'm picking all these fields to make my, to make this, the to generate the HTML form. That's why I'm picking all these fields. These are the fields that will be available at our company website after I copy and paste that code there, so that it will be available at the front end or on the website, that somebody can actually enter the first name, last name, email address, company, city, and all that, annual revenue of the company. Then definitely from there we'll be able to access everything that we need to access, that we're going to be available immediately. Then now let me type it, afidigitalarcade.com for the return URL. The return URL that is going to work with it is going to be Afi Digital Arcade. That's what I used to set up when I was, setting up this free org account that we're using. Then I don't want it to go through. This is going to be another form of recaptures and HTML. It's in form of this one guide against. It's a kind of protection, a guide against somebody trying to hack, or somebody with a malicious intention trying to steal information, enter into your. This is a kind of a security measure, and this is going to make this thing not be possible for us. So in order not to fall into that, because we are making use of this is a kind of a demo thing. So we need to deselect it. So if we deselect it now, then what we want to build is not going to go through this security detail. If not, this security detail will block it for us. We might not be able to get the result we actually want to use this demonstration to get. Then you click generate. Now it has generated the code for us. This is the code. This code that it generated for us now, I'm going to copy it. I will copy this code. Are we following, please? I will copy this. Are we together, please? I will copy this code.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Oh, good. If we have any question, let us feel free to ask. What we are doing here is very interesting, and it's going to make a lot of meaning to us now. I've copied it. Let me copy it. Now, this is the platform that actually helped me to demonstrate this thing to you. And in this platform, I will copy it and paste it right away here. This is now like your backend, where your developer, they normally code on those that build your company website. Even if you want to do this for your company, let's say Tire LLC, www.tire.com as a company. What you're going to do, you have a developer working for you on the website. For you to do this now, you are making use of Salesforce as a platform to connect with your customer. This is the same code you're going to copy. When you copy it like this, you're going to send it to your developer. That is what it's going to use for you, so that it can synchronize with your Salesforce developer org. That is how it works. So that's why I've gone to use this Replit to actually a software that it can get this job done for me, so that I can demonstrate it to us. I went through a lot of, wahala before I could actually get, because if I use my website it's not going to be possible because it doesn't allow that. So in this case now, what I just do is to say run. When I run it, you will now see the result at the front end. You can see now, this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. Now, in this case now, it doesn't look too good to me. You see now, it doesn't look professional. So if you want to bring in some CSS integration into it, this is where now we can now employ GPT chat to get the to help us to do. I need to demonstrate this to you how GPT chat can actually augment your work as a Salesforce administrator. It can do so many things for you. If you know how to ask right questions, make a re-query, it's going to give you good result. Now, it doesn't look good like this. So if I want to change it in this form now, I can still take that the code. I want it to come. I want it to give me a bootstrap format as a style that is more that look more professional. So let me employ that in this case. Let me copy it. Now, if I enter the information now, it's going to be available on the. That's where I'm going. It's going to be available on our developer org, on our lead who will assess it better. It's not. It doesn't look good like this. So you never can tell. You might need to go for that now. Let me now just go here and say, okay, AI integrates the bootstrap style. AI, please integrates bootstrap style. Style into bootstrap style into this into this hey bro, I'm with you my brother.
So if we get, if I'm sorry to bother you, so can we use the chat GPT when we have like for an interview and they ask us to do something? Are we allowed to use it, or just for just learning process?
Yeah, if you are at work, you are allowed, but you
Yes.
can use when you are going for interview. You are
Yes.
not allowed to use GPT chat to answer interview question. But when you are working, they
Yeah.
encourage you to use GPT chat to augment your work. It's not a
Okay.
crime. It's a
Okay.
real. You must learn how to use GPT chat so well as and this modern world is a must. So it can really help you to really do so many things for your company. Something that they will even need to go and employ developer to do. If you know how to actually use GPT charts, you can do so many things. So it's
Okay.
very good to know how to
Okay.
actually use it to
Ask the right
augment.
question.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to ask here now. If I don't ask this question very well, I might not still get the right result until I ask it the way I should ask it. I might do it like up to 3 to 4, 5 times. This is how GPT Shark comes handy in terms of adding or carrying out your job as a Salesforce administrator. Because I saw something there and I noticed that I have idea, but I don't really know the core coding of the thing. So and I don't want to even go into that route. So GPT Start comes handy whereby you can employ it to augment the work and see how it's going to help us to solve that problem. That thing doesn't look good. Look at it now. How can this one be on your website? It doesn't look good at all. It needs to be well arranged. So that's the kind of style I want the GPT charts to bring into what I'm trying to do now. So integrate bootstrap style into this lead form. lead form code. So then let me send it now. Okay, what is it saying? Below is the lead form code integrated with post. Okay, you can see now. It's doing it for us now. It's doing the coding. This thing that this GPT chat is doing, do you know it can take the whole day for a developer to get it done at times? So he has done the job. So the developer jobs, those people working as developers, most of the jobs are in trouble anyway because of all these things. Then let's copy it now and let me take it back.
Even me, when I was doing HTML, these things are not easy.
It's HTML and CSS. They're just so crazy. So I want to delete it now. Let me put the new one there now. You're going to see when we run it now, it's going to show, it's going to get, you see now, it looks more professional. This is something that's supposed to be on the website. Now, this is now good that this is a form now that is okay now. We integrated Bootstrap into it to get the job done for us. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter somebody's lead now. A lead has visited our company website, and that person now is trying to patronize us, is trying to fill the form. So this form now that is filling as a lead is going to be available right on our Salesforce developer org, our Salesforce platform. Let's just continue to relate with that. Now let me say Sam. Let me say Sam Rich. Then let's say Sam Rich at gmail.com. Company, let me say a Sam LLC. Sam LLC. Then city, I can say Sam City. Sam City. State. Let me say city. City. Then let's just say this is 500. Let's say the company worth $2 million. Yeah. Then if I submit now, I click on submit. You'll be surprised now because I already integrated it with the platform. When I enter that Afi Digital, that's what helps us to actually synchronize it. Now I'm on our developer hub now. Let me click on it. You will see now that we have, let me refresh. It's not there yet. Let me click on lead to today's lead. You can see now, Sam Rich, company, Sam LLC, city, and all that. This is the information we supply right on the website. All right, that's a wrap up for today's video. I hope you have picked up some valuable insights and actionable tips in Salesforce ecosystem. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumb up. If you found it helpful, I'm Asikola Oshirikan, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.